won't say it was the ugliest game in the world, but it hurts just the same.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly Eagles flying, you on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a Bird Gang Nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling with Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man soft. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, really time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So we knew it was going to happen at some point this year. We were going to lose, and you know, not that I'm proud of this. I'll be real. I did say that we were going to lose to the 49ers prior to the season, so I guess I was right there. We did split the games how I saw it, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I just want to talk about what I saw with this game and, you know, the goods and the bads from this, realistically. But before we get into that, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're a 49ers fan, you can hit that like button joyfully because you guys took that dub. But, you know, let's just get into it, man. I don't really got many more jokes. Look, the Eagles dominated the first half. The Eagles absolutely dominated statistically the first half. We should have gotten to halftime with a dominant lead, with a 17-7 lead, with a you know, at the very least a 9-3 lead. We should have scored. I would love to see if Nick Sirianni holds himself accountable, you know, for giving up basically 3 points with that last decision. I get it. And I really don't understand the whole 2-point conversion thing either. So, I mean, I got some questions for Nick. I want to hear what he's got to say in the press conference. But I'm not upset with this team. I'm not mad. I don't think this was a blowout. I don't think this was a exposing of our team. I think that we went out there. Our offense just didn't have the right game plan. We just did not execute. And honestly, I said this before, and I'm not trying to, you know, pat myself on the back with a loss. But, like, I said it before, if we went out there and we were trying to throw deep bombs, we were trying to throw streaks every other play just to kind of satisfy the fans, in my opinion, we were going to lose. And what did we do? We went out there, we start throwing a bunch of streaks to Devontae Smith, streaks to Jalen Reagor. And don't get me wrong, the Jalen Reagor one almost worked. If he would have kept his feet in bounds, that would have been a huge touchdown. But there was at least 3 of them that I looked at and was like, why are we even throwing this? Like, why did you just throw this? Obviously, the streak to Quez Watkins worked, but to not get points off of that drive was a killer. It really was. The second half, I really can't blame this defense, guys. I really can't sit here and say that the defense lost us this game. They were out there forever. It's a war of attrition at the end of the day. And when you are on the field that long, when you are on the field that much, the best of the best are going to get tired, and that's what we saw. You know, the guys were out there with their hands on their you know, knees and everything. So it's no excuse. We went out there, we lost the game. It is what it is. We're 1-1, but I don't think that this was the worst loss in the world. I think that Philadelphia Eagles fans realistically can be proud of what the offense showed in that last 2 minutes, last 5 minutes, excuse me. And the defense showed that they are a force to be reckoned with throughout that game. To only give up 17 points when they were on the field that much really is not that bad. It really is not that bad. You gave up 7 in the first half, you know, 10 in the second half. Look, I told people to hold the brakes on Jalen Hurts and to hold the brakes on this team for this reason right here. We have to take it game by game. So now we're here. Now we're 1-1. What are we trying to figure out? What are we trying to fix? I think that the run defense, in my opinion, is something we really have to look at. We have to be getting these tackles. And realistically, San Fran, we're not going to be playing a lot of monsters like San Francisco. So I won't sit here and say it's going to be a continuous thing of a cause of concern. But it's something that we have to look at. Today we did not look very dominant in the run game, you know, in the run defense. And I'm not saying that it was the expectation that we would, because again, this is a very good run team, but it is something that I want to look back at that film and I want to know what we can do to be a better team in that area. Also, we cannot get out of ourselves. We are a short a quick pass. We are what the 49ers did to us in the second half. That's basically the best way of putting it. That's what we should be on the offense. We're not a team that needs to be throwing up bombs. If it's there, awesome. If it's there, awesome. But take the easy yardage, move the ball. And I felt like especially towards the second half, we just didn't do that. We were just trying to bomb it out there. And I don't know if it was all on Hurts that just saw the one-on-ones and said, let me take my shots, or if those were the exact play calls. That's something that's going to have to be answered throughout this week. But realistically, how do I feel about this loss? It is what it is. It is what it is. I think that we have to take it for what it is. We have to, evaluate every single position group and go from there, man. It hurts. It was definitely a hurtful loss because I feel like we were in this game for most of the game. So to see us go out there and not pull off the victory, it hurts. I'm not going to say or lie, man. And now I got to go into Cowboys week 1-1. Shout out to Skywalker Steel. We're going to have him on the show with our, regulars, Rome and Tuck. It's going to be on Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to be fun, especially after a loss. And hopefully they lose against the Chargers. But we'll see what happens. But look, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that this is a end-all, be-all? I don't. I don't think that this is very indicative of what our team is going to be throughout the year. I think this is a good test. I think that this was a good test going into it against a good team. And to lose a game like this, you're going to find out who your team is. You're going to find out what this coaching staff is. And I'm excited to find that out, man. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments. How are you feeling after this unfortunate loss? It's unfortunate, guys. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Maybe I'll do a call in tonight, really gauge the feeling of the fans and stuff. But listen, man, we're gonna make it through together. This is, I heard one time in therapy that we are each other's strength. So Philly fans, let's just be each other's strength. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly Eagles fly, you on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird gang nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man soft. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, early time to do 'em in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning